Hey, how are we? It's Mr. Estrada here, and our learning target for this video says, I can find the area of the following figures: rectangle, square, circle, triangle, and trapezoid. So in this video I'm going to cover the area of these five figures here, and let's begin with a discussion on area. So let's take a figure, let's take a rectangle. Area, think of area as how much paint I need to paint this rectangle here. So there it is. I painted this rectangle yellow. So area is basically all the paint that I needed to cover up this rectangle here. You could also think of area as the size of the surface. So area is always two-dimensional. So when we look at area, we're talking about two-dimensional figures. Okay, so let's look at some examples. It says, what is the area of a rectangle that has a width of 3 centimeters and a length of 8 centimeters? So the formula for the area of a rectangle is length times width. So to find the area of this rectangle, we're going to do 8 centimeters by 3 centimeters. And we're going to get 24 centimeters squared. That's our final answer. 8 times 3 gives you 24, and then centimeters times centimeters is going to give you centimeters squared. That's why I get centimeters squared. When you multiply the units, you're going to get that unit squared. And just, for the record, this is something that's going to happen every time you do an area problem. You're going to have to square the units. All right, so your final answer should always look like units squared. That should always be part of your answer when you do area problems. Let's look at another example. The area of a square. It says, what is the area of a square that has a side that is 5 centimeters long? So let's take a square. Let's just draw it here, and we're saying that one of the sides is 5 centimeters long. Well, the formula is length times width, just like a rectangle. And since it's a square, all the sides are equal. So length and width are both 5 centimeters. So you could either use this formula, length times width, or you could also use this formula, just the sides squared. So the area for our square here, we're going to have to do 5 centimeters squared. So 5 squared will give us 25, and centimeters squared is just centimeters squared. That's our answer. Example 3, area of a circle. It says, what is the area of a circle that has a diameter of 12 centimeters? Express your answer as a decimal to the nearest tenth and in terms of pi. So let's take a circle. Let's draw it. It says the diameter is 12 centimeters. When it says diameter, it's referring to the distance across the circle. So if the diameter is 12 centimeters, what that means is the radius is 6 centimeters. Right? That 6 and 6 is going to give you 12 centimeters when you add them up. So just so you know, the radius is the diameter divided by 2. So the formula for the area of a circle is pi r squared. So we're going to get area equals pi 6 centimeters squared. So we're going to get 6 squared is 36, centimeters squared is centimeters squared, so we get 36 pi centimeters squared. And this is the answer in terms of pi. Answer in terms of pi. What that means is that we didn't multiply by pi because we wanted to get an exact answer, so we just left the pi in there. To get our answer as a decimal to the nearest tenth, we're actually going to multiply it. So let me just go ahead and split this. So to get our answer as a decimal, we're just going to do, so area equals 36 pi centimeters squared. So we're just going to do 36 times pi. Got my calculator, so 36 times pi is 113.09, so on and so forth. We want to round it. It says to the nearest tenth. So if this is approximately, let's use, so this is approximately 113.097. You want to round it to the nearest tenth. It's going to be 113.1. So this is your answer to the nearest tenth. Okay, let's do the area of a triangle. It says, what is the area of the isosceles triangle below? So the formula for the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. Now, there's something important here. You need to know that when it says height, it's referring to the line that's perpendicular to the base. So the height is not 5. I'm going to say that again. That's important. The height of this triangle is not 5. This is the height, the dotted line over here. So you have to actually find it. So let's go ahead and find the height. To do that, we're going to have to use Pythagorean theorem. So we know that the whole base is 6. Right, that's the whole base. Since it's isosceles, we know that this height that's perpendicular to the base is splitting the triangle in half. So that means this is 3 centimeters and this is 3 centimeters. So to find the height, what we're going to do is we're going to use Pythagorean theorem. So you basically, what you got is, I'll go back to the other one in a second. You got a 3 over here and you got a 5 here, and you're looking for the height. So you're going to do h squared plus 3 squared equals 5 squared. And you're going to do Pythagorean theorem, and you're going to get that h equals 4. Okay? So the height, so the height is 4. All right, so now we can use our formula. So it's going to be area equals base, so the base is 6, times the height is 4, divided by 2. So 6 times 4 is 24, divided by 2, that's 12, and don't forget your units squared, so we're going to get centimeters squared. That's our answer. Right, base times height divided by 2. Okay, last one, area of a trapezoid. So it says, what is the area of the trapezoid below? So here is the formula. The area of a trapezoid is base 1 times base 2. So this is going to be your base 1. This is your base 2. And again, the height, it's the same thing as with the triangle, right? The height is the line, the altitude that's perpendicular to the base. So this is the height over here. So you need to find the height again. And let me go ahead and find that for you. Let me show you how to do it. So you're going to notice that a trapezoid is basically made up of a rectangle, or this trapezoid. This particular trapezoid is made up of a rectangle and 2 right triangles here. So I know that if the whole base is 12, and from here to here, since it's a rectangle, this is going to be 6, then I know that this here has to be 3 and 3, because 3 plus 6 plus 3 is going to give me that 12. Okay? Actually, what I forgot to give you from the beginning was that the hypotenuse is 5 centimeters. So let me put that in there right now. So the hypotenuse is 5 centimeters. That was supposed to be in there from the beginning of the problem. So you're going to use Pythagorean theorem again to find the height. And you're going to get that the height is actually equal to 4. You're going to do Pythagorean theorem again the way we did it last time, and you get the height is equal to 4. So that's 4. So you're going to plug in, so base 1 is 6, plus base 2 is 12. You're going to multiply that by the height, which is 4, then divided by 2. So 6 plus 12 is 18. So you're going to get 18 times 4 divided by 2. And the 18 times 4 is 72 divided by 2. You're going to get 36. And then don't forget your units, 36 centimeters squared. That's your answer. All right, so to summarize, these are the formulas for area that you need to know. And you must memorize these formulas. They will not be given to you for your Regents examination. So please memorize these formulas. Also remember, for a triangle and a trapezoid, when it says H, it's referring to the altitude. Okay, that means it's got to be perpendicular to the base. All right, I hope this video helps. Take care.